So it's been about 5 months since I assembled the GreenStalk and I planted it out. I have been enjoying it through the spring and summer months, and now that we're going into the fall, I wanted to go ahead and give it a nice cleaning. I let it dry out because you may know that 1 gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds, and since I was planning on disassembling this and just kind of cleaning it up a bit, I wanted to go ahead and let it dry out good before I disassembled it. So I took off each tier and I made a little blend of compost. This is kind of my organic fertilizer, and it's what I use just to kind of refresh soil, and so that's what I'm using here. And I basically just took apart each tier and checked the drip trays, and I'll show you that here closer in just a minute. So what I basically wanted to do was just go down through each tier and loosen up the soil, because over the past 5 months the roots have gotten, pretty extensive through each tier, and I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't too compacted. So I moved the soil off to the center, and then I replaced each pocket on top with the compost blend. And I just topped it off. This is just going to kind of give my soil a little bit of a refresher, and I'm going to plant some new seeds. So I like to start seedlings out in something that's rather mild, like compost, and not use too many water-soluble fertilizers at first, though that's what I typically use in my container garden. And then I just hosed out each drip tray. I wanted to make sure none of the holes were getting clogged up, so I made sure they were all draining just fine, and I replaced all the drip trays. So I went ahead and did this for each tier and watered everything in real well. So after it was all assembled, I gave it one last wash on the outside because there were all kind of little creepy crawly things up in there. And then the very top tier was, the little water tray was very dirty. I didn't realize how dirty it was, so I made sure to clean out all of those holes and also made sure that it was draining well. And then I replaced it. I'm planting out the system a little bit differently this time. I went ahead and filled everything up first, and then I went back and planted everything. And if you missed that video, I'll leave it at the end of this video, a little link where you can see what I planted. I planted about 10 different things for the fall, and hopefully they'll make it through the winter. And I'll also, if you missed my first review of this system, in the spring, I'll leave a link there for you so you can check that out too and see exactly what I grew. The one thing I like about this little system is that it's vertical, and if I do get some cold weather and I'm afraid I might lose some plants, I can just easily throw a sheet over it and protect all of the plants at one time, so that's going to be nice. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by heading down there and giving me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. There's a little wheel right there beside the subscribe button, and if you click on that, you'll receive all notifications from my channel. So thanks so much for watching, and y'all have a beautiful day.